Hello, Wayne from Wayne Solar. This is Joel from JND SEO. I spoke to your office the other day and told them I would send this video over for you. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can crush your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Wayne. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video, you see the value here and you want to talk a little bit more, we'll set up just a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. I'm actually going to give you some free tips in here that you could absolutely apply to your site, and it will definitely help you out. So first thing I do want to talk about, Wayne, is content. I'm on your home page here, looking for about 1,500 words. I see you guys do have some here. You guys have a good amount of sections on your home page. And, you guys probably have maybe 500 to 600 words, I would guess. And, that's not bad. Definitely getting closer to 1,000 would be helpful and get you there a little bit more. But I really look for about 1,500 because 99.9% of businesses don't have that much. And it's really what Google's kind of looking for. They're going to rank you based on that. So the more content you have, the better. But the other reason is that the more content you have, the more keywords or keyword phrases you can put into that content. I've used this as an example here. It's a really high producing keyword. Just solar, Orlando, Florida. Just, I know you are more in the Ormond Beach area, but Orlando is still close, so I felt like it was relevant enough for this. So if you are a new customer searching this, because this is exactly what a new customer would put into a search, first thing you're going to see is all these ads at the top. These companies are basically just paying to be seen first with the hopes of landing some new customers. After that, you're going to find this map section. The top 3 companies will show up in this section, and this is all based on citations. However, we're showing 4 because one of these is an ad. It will always show the 3 naturally, kind of resulting companies, but there's always going to also be ads if they are, and they will be there as well. So you're always going to have the 3 natural ones plus any ads. But these are all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number, those 3 things listed together into a directory site such as Yelp, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, and so on. We're actually going to see a few of these in the next part. Next, we're going to run into this organic section. We're going to find the top companies showing up here in search results. And these don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. I do know all the parts to that, and that's how I'm able to get my customers' results. But we now have talked about 2 parts of it, which we now know are content and keywords, and citations do play a part as well. These all show up in reference to our keyword phrase search, which is Solar, Orlando, Florida. So number 1 is going to go to Vivint Solar. Number 2 is going to go to Energy Sage. 3 would go to Solar Reviews, which really might be a bit more of a directory. So next up, I've taken your website, waynesolar.com, and plugged it into a program I like to use called Ahrefs. This allows me to kind of look at your site, see how you're doing, and see kind of what you're doing. So I do see at the top you're using your headers, which is awesome. You have your business name, Wayne Solar. This will help you get found easier by Google when they are running searches. You've also got a few keywords in here, such as solar panels, solar pool heating, and solar contractor. Next up, I want to dive into the numbers just quickly. 166 referring domains. These are just websites online or domains that you have links in. When people click those links, it sends them directly to waynesolar.com. So of the 166 websites you have links on, they're sending you back about 1,400 links to your page. You guys right now can be found for about 1,700 organic keywords. This is just like what I put in Solar, Orlando, Florida, just as an example. And these are what really drive the traffic to your site and bring people in. And so the 1,700 keywords you do have are sending you about 282 visitors to your site per month. So let's just take a quick look at the keywords and kind of see where your traffic is coming from. And first thing we do see is how well do solar pool heaters work? Only problem with this is it's not our strongest keyword because it's more of just a question. And even though that may be answered on your site, if people search this, it doesn't mean that they're actually going to get a solar pool heater, number 1, but they need that service even now. They might just be doing research, right? And it's a national term. It's not specific to Florida, where you guys are based out of, and you may have other locations as well, but you're gonna get people from all over the US searching this. Wayne Solar, this is a good one. It's your company name. And what this basically means is people know who you are, and 100 people do search Wayne Solar just like that with the apostrophe. And you guys are in the first position for it. So if you remember that there's 10 results that show up per page on Google, you really want to be in that top 10 because we found that 80 to 85% of people won't even go to page 2. So being number one is the best you can do for that. Again, they know who you are, so this is going to be some probably referrals, people who saw your signs and whatnot as well. So we also want to bring in new customers, though, instead of just capturing the clients that are essentially already looking for us. So let's see, what we want to find is a service keyword with a location attached to it. All right, so this one's good here. Solar water heater, Florida. 30 people do search it, number 5. It's at least specific to an area, so that is going to be a stronger one. It's not a national one. Solar panels, Jacksonville, Florida. That's another good one. 100, number 13. So remember, 13 puts you on the second page towards the top, kind of between the top and the middle. And the only problem with that is it's going to get you a couple people, but it's not going to bring you as much as it could because people just don't go to the second page all that much. As a quick comparison, I want to look at Vivint Solar here. I'm going to do the same thing, put them into Ahrefs. Solar panel consulting, designing installation keyword. They got their name up there as well to be found. 2,000 referring domains, sending them back about 54,000 backlinks. 34,000 keywords, sending them back about 72,000 organic visitors per month. So let's take a look because they might have some that aren't quite as helpful. First thing they have is their name, which is good. You want to see that, and 43,000 people do search them by name. That tells me they have multiple locations. They might even be a national company with volume that big. They are number one for that. Solar panels would be good, better if it had a location, but you can see the huge volume attached to it, and that's really why their numbers are so huge, is because of that. So just from those two, they have a lot of national terms, which is kind of what I suspected they might have. And you can see it's all their name, but look at the volume on these because they are national and have multiple branches. Let's see if they have any Florida-specific keywords, because that's what we're really trying to focus on here. If you have other locations or states or even, just cities, that's fine, but you really do want to have the keywords to try to bring those all in. And to be honest, they're not really showing any of those. So for them, I would also recommend that they have some of those specific keywords because they could be doing a lot better in the area. So Wayne, for you guys, definitely I would say getting in a few more keyword location specific and getting those ones that we call buyer intent, ones that buyers put in that need their roofs done or solar done now, right? Not in the future, not next year. We want people that want them done now. And that's what we'd really want to focus on. So if you want to hear more, let's set up a 10-minute phone call like I told you at the beginning. If not, I've given you lots of free information in here. I will just give you a call in a day or two and ask you what you thought of the video for a little feedback. Thank you, though, in advance for that. I do appreciate it, and have an awesome day.